Now on this we're going to put the handle in, and basically what I want to do is come right here to the top of this midpoint, and I'm going to come straight down, and it coming down 1 1/8, 125, and that'll be the center point. I'm coming over 1 inch this way, and the other side would have 1 inch that way as well, and we are, it would be 1 inch, so it'd be 1/2 inch offset of 1/2 of an inch. Make sure offset 1/2 of an inch up, 1/2 of an inch down, and then line, we are coming off this line right here, coming straight up at that angle. Zoom in there, and I want to bring that line straight down. Same thing over here, because the midpoint I had it exactly correct, and all I have to do once I get that in there is do a trim and clean all that up on that, and then this, and then we'll extend over. Just like that, and trim, or we can actually just grab the grips at that point and pull down. So I'll show you real quick how to do this, and it's pretty simple. What you want to do is, this is the center point right here, and this is the center point over here. And what I do at this point is, we have got to get that curve going. So I want to show you how this works. It's not, this works on all of them, but what I would do is, it is another inch past this point right here. So I go another inch over, and I want to make sure that it was an inch. It looks a little bit longer than an inch, so it is an inch up that way, and then it's going to come another inch down this way. Okay, and then at that point I'll just grab this, and I'll do a copy, move that out there to that point, and I'll move it to that end point right there, and just grab, pull those on over into those positions, and you kind of at that point are getting an idea of how this thing's starting, it will look. This is how you do that. So inside this box here, this is your center point. Oh, wait. That should have been 1/2 of an inch. I've got it going 1 inch. So what I need to do is back that up just a little bit, about halfway. So again, what I would do, just do a move. I'd grab this from there. I thought that looked a little bit too far to there. And we'll do a move on this one. Move from there to there. And we'll do an old trim. And we'll trim out all that junk. Went a little bit too far with that. That's fine. So what you want to do at this point to figure out how to get that in there accurately, this works with anything, it's called plotting points. Now I want to take, and I want to get this one piece right here, I want to bust it up. So I go up here, and there's a tool called a break at point, and right here it is, break at point. Click on it, click your line, and then click at that point, and see how it separates it, makes it one piece. And you want to do that down here too. Break it point, click that, and come down here and click that. Now see how it's separate pieces? And you could always do this. You could always just grab that and pull that back, and it'd be a line by itself, and then pull this over. You know, you could do that, and that makes it individual pieces. Just whatever works for you. It all works the same. Now, what we got to do is, I want to show you, you're going to go up here and click this button and hit Show Menu Bar, and go to Format, Point Styles, and I want to click on this, Absolute to Screen, and I'll do like a 0.25. Okay, and then I'm going to come back up here, and I'm going to go to Draw, and I'm going to do Points. Let's just see, that's perfect, that point is. It's a little bit big, So I'll go up here to Format, Point Style again, and let's make that a little smaller, like 0.100. That's getting there. Maybe a little bit smaller. I don't want them too big. Let's go about 0.05. That's perfect. So what you want to do is, with that style on, hit Line, and this one right here, I want to bust this thing up, let's say 4 times. So come up here again and see how these points, there is multiple points. Here is divide. You're going to divide this line up 4 times, let's say. You see that? And then you will come up here to this one right here and do the same thing. Divide it up 4 times. Okay? So whatever you divide this one up, you divide this one the same amount. And you take your line and you go from this point and you come up here and you're going to hit these points right here from this quadrant point on here. Just like that. And then you're going to hit extend, because them lines have to come all the way up and touch these 2 lines. Right click to enter, click on these, and you see how it kind of pulls them up. Now you come off the top of here and you click onto these guys here. Just like that, into there. And now where these cross at is going to be your points. So you just go up here and hit draw points and click this one to this one and zoom in here to that one and then on down here to this one, and we'll hit a point right there. So once you get those in, I'll clean these lines up and you can see it now how it's going to go. If I have me another point in there, which you don't have to have the points because we'll take them back out. But don't get the segment of the lines confused. But if you come up here now, hit Polyline, you go from here to there to there to this one and then on down. You'll have that part of it done. Now I know it looks a little bit choppy. The more points you have, the better it is. But if you remember, if you edit and hit click on it and hit fit, it'll smooth it out. You see that? Now I can go ahead and delete these because I don't need these. I need these again because I need to do the bottom. And you can see that. Now I got that, so I don't need these points anymore. So I'm going to delete those out. I use those to get that. So there's my top curve. Now let's get the bottom one down here. So again, I got to divide and bust this line up right here. And that's easy to do because come up here to draw, click on divide, click on this 4 times because that's what this one is. Hit your line, come up here from the top, and remember, hit these. You hit these right here first, just like that. And then you're coming down here to from this pole, and you're hitting these points. It's always, if the ones on the side, always you hit them from the quadrant that you're in, like this one. You see that? And then hit extend, click on these 2 segments, and then come up here and click these, and he'll shoot those lines on out to those. And now you're ready to put points in. There's a point, there's a point, there's a point, and it'll close it up right there. So to clean this up and make it a little easier to see, I'll delete all of these little guys out. I don't need that one anymore. I don't need this one or this one. And of course you'd start up here and you just grab yourself a polyline, catch it there, to there, to there, to there, to there. And let's get these lines out so we can see what we're doing. Just like that. And I'll even get rid of these little X's now. We just got to do a polyline edit and smooth it out. PE, enter, click on it, and hit fit. It smooths it. You see how it smooths that out? Now all you have to do, line. This is a 1/2 inch thick, I think. Yeah, 0.5. So right there is going to be the end of that. So you just grab this, and then you're going to do a copy and catch it from there to there. and just trim out what you won't see, like this. You won't see all this up here. Those segments, just make sure you get rid of those. You don't need that anymore. And you'll see that part of it. Now this line will actually come straight down through here, and we'll just take it to there for now. And you won't have that little line right there. It'll just be a curve in it. And then you can go ahead and get rid of these segments here as well. You can start to see how that's starting to come around. And trim, there's a little segment there that needs to come out. Okay, and then all you got to do is come down here and do the same thing on this side. Same thing as what we did over here, and I'll show you on that. Again, come up here. We need to bust this right here up. Okay, and then we need to bust this one up. So again, modify, break at point, click this right there. See, this is a segment, this is a segment. Wait just a minute, I think I got confused on that. This right here is my center line. So what I'd have to do is pull that back up there to there and pull this one up there to there. So our segment pieces looks good, looks great. And I need to bust this line right here up, so break again at point. And see, those are segment pieces. And all I got to do again, and I showed you up here with points, but this is just a real quick easy trick here. Hit line up here. Well, we have to do it. We have to divide this up. I'm going to divide it 4 times. Divide this one 4 times, and then we'll divide this one 4 times just to make it quick and easy. Line from the top. Space bar, let you repeat really quick. From there to there to there to there, and then you're going to come over here and grab these, and then we'll always extend our lines out. Like that. I didn't mean to put the, yeah I did. Those are good. Wait just a minute. We'll have to hit those in a minute. I wasn't ready for those, but that's okay. And I can put those points in there. I don't have to if I don't want to, but if you want to, just come here and click on these just like that to that point. I want to delete this one out just so I don't get confused. And then come over here and hit your polyline, catch there, to there, to there, to there, and all the way up to there. And then we're going to, up here at this top side, we'll get rid of these 3, and you're just going to take, and I'll get rid of those. I don't want to get my polyline there that I just made the curve. And you're going to have your line on this one come from the bottom and hit these points. Extend this one to this one, and then you extend those up where they cross that. Now you can just do this. You can hit polyline from here and just catch points like that, and then down. You don't have to use the points, but they're sometimes pretty handy if you do. I hit polyline edit, click on it, do a fit, do another polyline edit, come up here, touch that, and do a fit. And let's get in here and clean some of this junk up. We'll get rid of all those, all that. And you can also turn those points off instead of deleting them, but I'm just deleting them just to get rid of them. And now you can see, oh, delete it more than I wanted. And you can see this thing, how it's come together, and tie that in there wherever it meets. And I'm going to get rid of that. The center line, I'm just going to go ahead and pop that out of there and get done with it. And that's how that would come around through there. This would come back and catch it right there. We get rid of this. And basically that's what that handle, that's how I would go about putting that in there. So if you have any, and this works on all of them. It works on the isometric and the diametric, the trimetric, and it works on the oblique and different types of projections. So that little method I showed you works for all of them. If you have any questions, just let me know.